What's up, people? Pizowell here, and today I want to talk to you about 1973's Massacre at Central High. Now, this is partially going to be a review of the movie as well as a review of this new limited edition Blu-ray release from Synapse Films. Massacre at Central High opens with a folky and deceptively optimistic, couldn't get more 70s tune that goes a little something like this. And while this little ditty is playing, we get a montage of a guy jogging, intercut with flashes of cars exploding, pained young faces, and the looming, imposing facade of Central High. From there we meet David, the new kid, who is soon introduced to Bruce, Craig, Paul, and Mark, a fearsome foursome who rule the halls of Central High with an iron fist. Think of them as hall monitors whose violent acts create a hierarchy and a kind of order at Central High. The students do their best to stay out of their way and take whatever they dish out. But David will have none of it. Pretty soon he draws the ire of the gang, a big mistake on their part, because David's idea of returning the favor doesn't involve snapping towels or roughhousing, but cold, calculated murder. Now, I had no idea what to expect from Massacre at Central High. I'd heard of the film and its reputation. A teen revenge movie in a high school setting that pushes the envelope when it comes to the violence. Sounds like something I'd like. However, Massacre at Central High turned the tables on me much the same way as David turns the tables on, well, everyone. Massacre at Central High transitions our hero into the villain, and one of the villains into a reluctant hero. But that's not all. There's a lot going on in this movie. So many ideas and themes and allegories. It was a pleasant and exciting surprise. Very few movies legit surprise me, but when one does, I love the feeling. After David makes short work of the fearsome foursome at Central High, something of a paradigm shift occurs. The bullied now become the bullies. The once downtrodden are now exhibiting the exact same behaviors and attitudes as their former tormentors. It's as if the film is trying to say that a status quo is predicated upon by a measure of ruthlessness. That order is often achieved through fear and acts of disorder. A quid pro quo, you dig? Follow the rules or get your wig split, to put it plainly. Without which, chaos reigns supreme, the swan song of the flower power generation. There's also something to be said about the complete lack of an adult presence in the movie until the very end. Massacre at Central High creates an ecosystem of teens left to their own devices, allowed to police themselves unjustly, with lines firmly drawn in the sand between the haves and the have-nots. Doesn't that sound familiar? David's shift from guardian angel, liberator of the oppressed, to maniacal agent of chaos, think the Joker circa the Dark Knight, is fully realized when his plan to blow up the entire school is revealed. So yeah, this is the kind of movie that would have a very difficult time getting made today. The movie deals with acts of violence and sexuality involving teens in a frank and fairly graphic manner. Massacre at Central High is a very well-made, great-looking movie with a strong cast, including Daryl Morey, Andrew Stevens, Kimberly Beck, and Robert Carradine. It's not all sunshine and roses, though. There are some silly and melodramatic moments here and there, but what would our teen years have been like without silliness and melodrama? Overall, I really liked this movie, and I cannot say enough good things about it. Massacre at Central High is certainly worthy of its cult status in my book. I highly, highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Massacre at Central High, then this new Synapse Films limited edition Steelbook Blu-ray release is an absolute must. First, let's take a look at the presentation. We get a slipcase which features the original poster art for Massacre at Central High. Here is the back of the slip, and yes, I am censoring out naughty parts. Here is the Steelbook. This artwork is fantastic, I think. Here's the back of the release. On the slip, we have the plot synopsis, the credits, the list of extras, and the technical specs. Underneath the slip, on the back of the Steelbook, we have this curious artwork, which has absolutely nothing to do with the movie. This artwork reflects literally not a single frame from Massacre at Central High. Here is the Blu-ray, and yes, I am censoring more naughty parts. There is the DVD. We get a small booklet featuring an essay by Michael Gingold. On the back of the booklet is artwork used for the Italian release of the film, entitled Sexy Jeans. And those jeans are quite sexy. And with the discs and booklet removed, we have this image of an explosion taking place in front of Central High. As far as the picture quality and sound quality on this release, I thought the picture quality was exquisite. It's crisp, it's clean, it's highly detailed, the colors are vibrant. The restoration that Massacre at Central High received on this release from Synapse Films is awe-inspiring. I was blown away by how great the movie looks on this release. As for the picture quality, I would give it a very solid 4.5 out of 5. Same thing with the audio quality. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5 as well. Massacre at Central High looked and sounded exquisite on this release from Synapse Films. As far as extras are concerned, we have Hell in the Hallways, an all-new making-of documentary. It's 42 minutes and 27 seconds in length. It includes interviews with actors Robert Carradine, Andrew Stevens, Daryl Morey, Tom Logan, Rex Sykes, Jeffrey Winter, First Assistant Director Eugene Mazzola, and Director of Photography Bertrand Van Munster. They discuss getting cast in the film, working with writer-director Renee Dalder, the shooting locations, the atmosphere on the set, the style of the dialogue, the cinematography, the stunts, the producer and director butting heads during production, the Italian cut of the movie entitled Sexy Jeans, the film's cult status, and more. We also get the original theatrical trailer, a TV spot, a radio spot, and a still gallery. This is a gorgeous, limited edition Steelbook Blu-ray release for Massacre at Central High from Synapse Films. The picture quality and the sound quality are both fantastic. We get a great new making-of documentary, and just the overall presentation is really nice. It's a steelbook. Who doesn't love a nice steelbook? But not just a steelbook with a slipcase. It's as if Synapse Films doubled down on the collector's market. You like steelbooks? You like slipcases? Well, here's a steelbook with a slipcase. Again, I highly recommend Massacre at Central High. If you've not seen the film, by all means, go and check it out. If you are a fan of Massacre at Central High, then this release is a must-own. Please let me know your thoughts on Massacre at Central High down in the comments section below. If you already purchased this release from Synapse Films, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comments section below also. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. A huge shout out to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and join me for exclusive live streams, get early access to videos, and have a say in what movies I review on my channel. Become a channel member and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.